Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada.
Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of The Bailey Report. Our first episode of actual content. Yes, our first episode that's not just all me, or trying to do some boring admin stuff or get you to subscribe to the channel or all this other stuff, but actually bringing you some possible useful information. So tonight, we are doing an honest-to-goodness book review. Okay, so tonight's book is Tomorrow Will Be Different by Sarah McBride, with the foreword by this guy.
Will you shut up, man? Listen,
Unfortunately, before reading the book, I did not know much about Sarah, and it's a shame because I now consider myself a fan. Sarah started off as the student body president of American University before coming out as a transgender woman her senior year. She then served under the Obama administration as a White House intern before going back to her home state of Delaware and fighting for LGBTQ equality laws and continuing to serve in many different political positions throughout her career. She also became the first openly transgender individual to address a presidential national convention in 2016. Currently, Sarah is running for state senate in the 1st District of Delaware, her home state. If she wins, she'll be the first openly transgender individual to be in the Senate. We all wish her luck with that.
I am the Senate.
Yeah, you know. Look, I'm sure if she were to win the election, it would cause amongst some of the people around mass panic, fires, looting, riots, Nickelback concerts. But that's another episode. I found Sarah's book to be quite inspiring, and indeed helped me through the process during my early transition with some of the issues that I was having. She discusses a lot about the trials of being transgender and facing your family when you go public, and your friends, how they'll react and how they'll treat you. I would also highly recommend this book for newly hatched or just freshly out of the closet transgender individuals, as she addresses a lot of the same things that you may be going through as she was coming to this realization. She also is good to have just somebody to give you that reassurance, or for someone that has gone through the same experience, she offers a lot of understanding and a lot of nuance and explanation of the process of discovering who you are and whether or not you should come out. I also highly recommend it for any of those individuals that have already gone through the same experience. You may actually get something out of it. Some of you girls or guys that are already way into your transition or long since finished. It actually has a lot in it for lots of different people. I would also suggest this for LGBTQ allies to get an idea of maybe some of the things that your friends and family may be going through, to give you a better idea on how to relate with them and how to understand. Also, I would just casually suggest it for anybody who's just generally interested in the transgender experience. To top it all off, one of the main elements in Sarah's life is her relationship with her husband, Andy. It is actually one of the sweetest love stories that I've ever had the pleasure to read. Just full of deep love and heart and beauty and, unfortunately, tragedy. If they were to make a movie out of it, I'm sure it would win all sorts of awards. You'd cry your damn eyes out. All of you would be just over yourselves. It's still going to be a better love story than Twilight. Twilight. The lovely story of a young girl's choice between necrophilia, bestiality, or whether just to remain the dumpster fire of a person and character she always has been. And it also gives you some insight into the politics and the political process and history of LGBTQ individuals and the community in securing their equality and passing transgender rights and the civil rights that are mixed in with it. It gives you also an insight into the hurdles that the policy and bill makers go through just to get these bills in the hands of those that could vote for it in the first place, and the public backlash in bringing up such a bill for something as simple as common equality and rights. If you have the opportunity or the option to listen to the audiobook version of it, I highly recommend it, because getting to hear the story out of Sarah's own mouth and her words adds that extra layer of emotion to it. You get a real sense of the things that she was going through throughout her career and the life and the things that she has personally dealt with. So once again, tomorrow will be different. It's highly recommended, definitely worth your time to read. So provided below are the links for the physical copies of the book, as well as the Audible links for you to get the audiobook version. Once again, highly recommended. I've also provided links to Sarah's Facebook page, her website, and anything else I could throw in there, so you can follow Sarah's career and see what happens in this upcoming election. Oh, was that absolutely necessary? You done? Okay, you're good. You're fine. You're set. Okay. So, please enjoy the book. To continue to subscribe to the channel, spread this around to all your friends and family, at least the ones that you like. Or, I don't know, maybe you have some opinion about the content of these videos, and you just want to give it to the people that you hate. Well, anyway, so, love you all. I will see you soon, and this has been the Bailey Report. Good night.
Will you shut up, man? Listen, who